Hello people and welcome back to News Review. This week we have got some news for dragons and also beasts and elves, the three races which Madhead has allegedly forgotten, as people say. But yes, there is VR for Servant of Dragons coming very soon. They'll have a team skill with ethereal dragons of their respective attributes. It will give a small HP upgrade and a small attack bonus as well. And for light and dark, it gives a CD reduction, though only for ethereal dragons, so I don't think that's really that useful. There's also a change to leader skills, but that can really be ignored because no one's really using the servants of dragons as leaders nowadays. So, for Ursula, she gets, well actually I put these in the reverse order. Let's put this slide first. For Ursula, she has got a new CD reduction effect by dissolving a group of 6 or more dragon moonstones in the first batch. For Agatha, she can now explode heart moonstones and the column below her instead of converting, I believe. She also gets an attack boost. Barbara, I think, gained, well, it says here, gained an enchantment effect of the board and also a higher damage reduction to 100%, which is actually pretty okay since not that many cards have a 100% damage reduction. Next, Honor, he also got the same thing as Agatha, and then Novalis got an ignoring initial shield effect and also a conversion to dragon moonstones effect. And also, he also converts below water dragons and dark dragons when he deactivates. There's also better combined skills. I think this is not very good because you explode fire, earth, and heart to generate fire. Normally when you explode something, you don't want the same thing to come down, but maybe, right? Like, maybe in the future it will become useful. This one is more niche, I think. You recover HP, but Barbara already has damage reduction, so if you want to avoid damage that turn, Barbara would just be better. The one use case of this is converting at the end of the round, so if the next enemy is like some kind of like anti-conversion, you activate this, you beat your current enemy, and then at the end of the round you get a board that is mainly Earth. And this is a kind of same deal, not very useful. Next, for their other form, Ursula becomes a freezer, essentially, which is a skill that dragons do not have, so pretty good to train. It's the leader in a layer of dragons that affects they can play for 3 rounds. Agatha is the same thing, but for burning, there is one burning card for dragons that is Sleepless Dragon, Dark Dragon, which came around relatively recently, but still good because it is a fire dragon that can ignite. And for Barbara, I believe the only combo adder for dragons, and also she explodes the board, so that's really good. Just active in general. Honor gains the swastika of light, which is, it's decent. It is a converter, but this kind of board is pretty decent for spinning, such as Coco, Yocto, all that. Novalis is the most useless in this form. He ignores black and white. Turn the moonstones touch while moving into dragon moonstones, so not enchanting them. And the neighboring moves launch 2 extra dark attacks, which may be useful if you're trying to crack a dark shield, but if you're trying to crack a dark shield, why not bring Novalis's other form? There is a buff to ethereal dragons as well. The buffs are not very strong, let me just tell you. The water, fire, earth ones become better converters, and the light and dark one gain, I think, this regardless of enchanted moves in the field thing. I think the damage is also higher, question mark? I don't know. These are pretty useless at any rate. Next, guild mission for Chinese New Year. You'll get all 4 of these, which is the past Chinese New Year monsters. The new one is actually pretty good. Fire Beast. So, CD6 for 1 round by dissolving 4 or less types of runestones in the first batch. This got attack times 6 and deals 65 damage to all enemies before attacks. By dissolving 5 or more types of runestones in the first batch, the monster launches 5 extra attacks, 1 attribute each, and ignores defense. So there's pretty good flavor for Mark II because there's the 2 effects there. But more importantly, it is a quintet attacker for beasts. Obviously, like dragons, beasts, and I guess to some extent elves are the races that have not caught up to essentially modern day shields. This is one card that offers that ability to overcome quintet attack shields. So please imagine in the future, this is really good development for dragons and beasts to just fix some of the just fix some of the stuff they don't have in their blocks that other races have. So yeah. Other than that, you get this card, which is mainly used for gold farming, and just a bunch of other rewards, which you can see here. Next, new ultimate card. He's an Earth Elf. When there are elves of 3 or more attributes in the team, she synchronizes recovery, which is only useful for future elf leaders, because Pandora does that already. And I think that does Zana synergize with this, or does Zana have to be with Pandora? I think Zana has to be with Pandora to get her team skill effect. But this is still really good just to have and interact with some other elf skills that have this as kind of a prerequisite for some additional effects. For her actual active, CD7, for 2 rounds, elf attack recovery boost, ignore sticky runestones, pretty good. Turn listen to small moving elf runestones, not very useful. And if you defeat the enemy, you basically have this for 1 more round. And she gives herself an attack boost. Kinda useful, just for this sticky runestone modification. Again, a thing that I do not think elves have. So yeah, there is also more story for the 11th seal. I have not gotten to the latest story for the 11th seal, but for those of you who have, then that's probably exciting for you. Last but not least, the celebration events. I'm pretty sure this photo is placed wrongly here. One thing that is interesting is where does it say so? Well, first off, Cheerio is coming on the 11th, so pull for him if you want. And also, he comes in the ancient coin seal, so I recommend you pulling on there first to just see if you get anything. Yes, you get the same, well, not the same, a change transmutation that is similar to the last one that gamerz had. It's still 40 floors. There is no kind of variability anymore that caused a lot of frustration, like random monsters appearing on specific levels. And oh yeah, LR pots. So these 3 cards will be added into the LFOS, their stages, more specifically. Max Wild Dawn will now be forever available, which is really good for people who don't have Wild Dawn. Cactus, also well, I don't see him that often, but he's probably useful to have around. And this other card I don't know the name of, but I think is semi-useful, at least when beasts were good. Hopefully beasts will become good in the future as well. Apart from that, there is a Valentine's Day package in the Trade Fortress. Apart from that, there is the God Pool coming for just the day this video comes out. You'll have it. I'm only missing Solo Clone myself, but I hope you get, not new cards. Pretty good. And apart from that, that is it. Alright. Thanks for watching till the end. If you are hearing this, leave a like if you like the video. Leave a comment if you have any questions. I always answer every comment, or I try my best to. And if you like this in general, subscribe. I do this every week. And I will see you next week. See ya!